Hey, in this lesson, I'm going to talk about odd-numbered rhythms found in Balkan music, especially, but also Turkish and Iranian. So rhythms like 5, 7, 9, 10, 11. These can be really hard to follow in music if you don't know how they go. So something that can sound really chaotic and unpredictable, but once you know the rhythms, it's actually really simple. So I'll start by just kind of explaining how these rhythms work, and then I'll show it on the guitar. So the basic idea is that you're adding groups of twos and threes together, and the most common way of doing this is adding a certain number of twos, and then adding 1 3 at the end. So for 5, this would be just 1 2 and then 1 3. So you would get. Right, and then for 7, you would get. Right, and for 9, you would get. Right. So of those rhythms that I talked about, for 5 and 9, it's pretty common to just have the 2s at the beginning and the 3 come at the end, right? For 7, you can flip it around. So you can have 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. Right? Versus 1 2 1 2 1 2. So these are a lot easier to feel in the context of an actual melody. So I'll start with 5, showing like how a melody would follow this. And basically when you're practicing this, so doing the bass on the thumb and the melody like this is a bit harder than strumming, but you can start it out by doing one note per beat and then kind of gradually expand from there. So let's say this would be 5. So you'll usually have the melody follow the rhythm in that way, and then you can go off, whatever. So you can, once you get to feeling the rhythm more, you can add more variation, kind of make longer and shorter notes within the melody. So I'll go through all those rhythms really quickly, showing how they would fit in with a melody. So this would be 7. Right, 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Right, so now I'll do the variation, the other 7 that I talked about, having the 3 at the beginning, so 3 2 2. So. Right, and now 9, so this would be the basic bass. So one more of these is 11. This is pretty peculiar to Macedonian music. It's probably the hardest one, but it's a lot easier to follow when it's fast. So basically, this one would be. So there you're putting a 4 followed by a 3 followed by a 4. So you get. Right, so. So one more rhythm here. This is going to be 10. So basically the way you get a 10 is by having two fives. Right? So I talked about how a 5 can be a 3 and a 2. Right? So here you would put the 3 at the beginning in the first half and at the end in the second half. So it goes 3, 2, 2, 3. Right? So. So if you're not used to this kind of music, these kinds of rhythms can be hard to figure out at first, or it can be hard to follow a melody and a rhythm at the same time. So the thing to do is to really focus on the rhythm at first. So like in the things that I'm playing, try and focus on the bass line, and mentally predict where the next bass is going to hit before you try and follow or replicate the melody. Similarly, listening to a lot of Balkan music, try and really focus on the rhythm and understand what's going on. And then in terms of being able to play it on the guitar, practice at first just open string, so not even using the left hand at all. So to make a 7 rhythm, you would go, just do that. And then gradually add variations like. And then you can just kind of pick a scale and just go up and down the scale in that rhythm without trying to make a coherent melody. So, you can just do exercises like that. They're really easy to come up with, and that will kind of help you understand these rhythms.